it's time to have a look at the general interface of Kobo Collect. So here we have projects, we have the library that we can click and open with the questions that we added before and all the questions that we had from previous, right? We have the click new. Then here we have the account. So it's account link to me. You can change the language. You can have the account details here. You can click here to have authentication to see the forms and submit data. So then you will have to have the password, but now it's open, at least in my profile. And then here you have deployed formula. So this is the formula that you have actually used in the field. And then you have also draft formulas that they are formulas that I'm working on right now. So here is the Ethiopia Sosa Wash Cup that we have just created it. And then archives, so others that are no longer in use. So for example, here, if I want to get rid of one, you can delete it from here. It will ask you, yes. And then this one is also a dummy one that I created that I no longer need. Delete, delete. And then so far, you cannot submit data here. You can only submit data when they are already deployed. So what I need to do now, if I am sure that my formula is good, I need to deploy. You can also put tags, like for example, write wash cap Ethiopia. So then it's like keywords that will help you to know, and actually, and later on you can search your things here. Sorry, this. Oops. It should be this. Let's see. It should be it should be like this, but it's not working. I don't know. And then you can share it with other users. So if you know, for example, other users in Kobo, you can write here. So for example, LBF Marwa could be, I could give them the right to see it or to edit it and invite it, or you can share by a link. So if I have this link, and then you can copy paste it into an email, and people can just you can just mail it to somebody, so it can be shared. In this case, we don't need that. So I'm going back here to Kobo and delete that. So then the next step, you can also edit it, but what you need to do now is deploy this project. So it's like the little rocket, and it will go up, right? And now you can actually go and download the form in your telephone, which we will do later, and use it. You can still change settings and other things, right? And you can always preview the form that you have just created, and that's about. Once you are there, now for example, we have once we are in the project, we will have it here. You can open, but there's no data yet, so you cannot explore it. It doesn't give you the data tab, but you can say, for example, how do you want to collect data, offline or online. But you can, for example, say allows data this way, and then copy. You copy to the clipboard, and then you can copy and paste here, and then if you go here, you will have a form that looks like when we were watching it, but now we're actually collecting data that can be used. So we're going to send one. Right, here you go. We take a photo of the latrine, for example. I don't have any pictures in my computer. So submit. And now the queue, we have submitted this, upload, and it was successfully submitted. So if we go now to here, we will refresh. We should have one submission. Let's go to the here. Now we have one submission because we submitted once, and then we have data. Before we didn't have the data settings, and now we have data, and we have already some data here. So we can see the table and other things, but this is part of the next video. So